Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Lidus, and this is definitely not the most normal video. This isn't the typical podcast we upload, but this is more an explanation as to the hiatus that we've had for the last couple months. And there's a reason behind that. I'm just gonna jump right into it. I don't know how to sugarcoat this. So, our last upload, if I'm not mistaken, was October 8th? No, not October 8th. 5th? Thereabouts? Beginning of October. And no, October 12th? Whatever. Not relevant. So our last upload was early to mid-October. And if you remember, we kind of dropped off the face of the earth for a couple months. And there is a rough reason behind that. So, to keep it simple, my partner at the time and I ended up splitting because of things that frankly were just out of my control that I don't know I could have done anything about. So I ended up taking about a month and a half off. But a lot of things happened and it got really rough with her and a bit on my side too, which is why we ended up taking a bit of time to sit back and allow myself to heal and piece myself back together. As time goes on, I'm slowly putting myself more and more back together and becoming whole again. And I feel comfortable enough to get back on the podcast, which, well, is good for you guys and it's good for me because it gives me something to do. I want to start uploading more content on my own channel, The Only Lechuga. You can find it in any of the descriptions of the podcasts, and in the bottom of this one too. On top of that, we've also had other issues going on. Egg was a very busy person to get into the podcast. So was Yub. He's dealing with school. Compa has family stuff going on too. And you have to keep in mind, we're all thousands of miles away. I'm on the east coast of the US. Compa's in South America. Yub is in Romania. Egg, I think, is also in the US, but in a different part of the US. So, coordinating a schedule with a 8 or 9 hour time difference thereabouts is difficult. Which is why our uploads are inconsistent throughout the week. So getting us together is very hard, because I know you've noticed that we upload through Discord. So, like I said, getting us in one place at one time is difficult. Very hard. Also what to expect. Hopefully now the majority of it is over. Hopefully. I think it should be. It's going to get rough as primarily I'm the reason we haven't been doing the podcasts for a while. And on top of that, I should mention Godly is in the actual physical opposite side of the planet from me, so we're working with a 12-hour time difference with our editor and everyone else. Hopefully, we should be getting back into a normal schedule as my mental health continues to improve, but yeah, just to recap, I took a mental health break because of issues outside of the podcast, but hopefully that explains a bit as to why we haven't been uploading much. And as I said, hopefully it continues to normalize as I recover and as we figure things out more and more. And yeah, we have a new podcast episode coming up. If I'm not mistaken, I posted one today as of recording like an hour ago, which is November 26th of 2024. So I think that episode is live now. Should be. But yeah, thank you to Godly and the rest of the podcast for sticking alongside me as I navigated a very difficult portion of my life. Thank you to Yub especially, because I know he's sat with me through a couple sketchy nights. So, thank you to Yub, Compa, Egg, and Godly for giving me the time I needed to heal. And hopefully I will see all of you on Sunday at next week's premiere in our Discord server. Until then, I have been Lettuce. And until then, goodbye.